Close your eyes and picture a place where you can see a perfect volcano, swim in crystal clear waters, and walk through streets that transport you back in time. Now open them, because you are about to journey through the Philippines, where all these experiences await you. Welcome to a country of over 7,000 islands, each with its own story. Many travelers don't realize that the most rewarding experiences in the Philippines are found off the beaten path, away from the typical tourist hotspots. In this travel documentary, I'll help you discover less known but incredible places in the Philippines, while also highlighting its iconic locations, creating a perfect blend of places to provide you with a unique Philippines experience. First, you will learn some fun facts about this beautiful country, and then I'll show you the Philippines' most amazing places. Fun facts about the Philippines. The Philippines is a country full of unique and fascinating features. Let's start with the iconic jeepneys. These colorful and uniquely decorated vehicles are a popular mode of public transportation, originating from surplus military jeeps left by the Americans after World War II. They have since become a symbol of Filipino ingenuity and culture. Moving on to natural wonders, the chocolate hills in Bohol are a must-see. These 1,260 cone-shaped hills are covered in green grass that turns brown during the dry season, giving them their name. It's a breathtaking sight and a popular tourist attraction. The Banawe rice terraces in Ifugao, often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world, showcase the remarkable agricultural practices of ancient Filipino civilizations. Carved into the mountains by the ancestors of the indigenous people around 2,000 years ago, these terraces are still used for farming today. The Philippines is also part of the Pacific Ring of Fire and boasts around 300 volcanoes, 24 of which are active. Among them is Mount Mayon, famous for its perfect cone shape and one of the most active volcanoes in the country. When it comes to linguistic diversity, the Philippines is home to over 175 languages spoken across the country, reflecting its rich cultural heritage. Despite Filipino and English being the official languages, this diversity showcases the vibrant and varied traditions of the islands. One of the smallest primates in the world, the Philippine tarsier, is native to the Philippines and known for its large eyes. This endangered species can be found in the wild on the islands of Bohol, Leyte, Samar, and Mindanao. Filipinos are renowned for their warm hospitality and friendliness, often going out of their way to make visitors feel welcome. This trait is deeply ingrained in Filipino culture and is one of the reasons why the Philippines is a great tourist destination. The best places in the Philippines. Samar. First, we journey to a place where adventure lies beneath the surface. Samar is an island that's often overlooked by tourists, but those who venture here are rewarded with natural wonders that will take your breath away. First up is the Sohoton Cove. Picture this. You're gliding through crystal clear waters, surrounded by towering limestone cliffs covered in lush greenery. As you enter the cove, you'll feel like you've discovered a secret paradise. The cove is home to hidden lagoons, underwater caves, and even a natural rock bridge. It's a place that seems almost too beautiful to be real. But Samar's beauty isn't just hidden away in coves. One of its most impressive man-made structures is the San Juanico Bridge. Connecting Samar to the neighboring island of Leyte, this bridge stretches for over 2 kilometers, making it the longest bridge in the Philippines. As you cross it, you'll be treated to stunning views of the San Juanico Strait. It's not just a way to get from one place to another, it's an experience in itself. But the real stars of Samar are its caves. The island is home to an extensive network of caves, some of which are still unexplored. One of the most famous is Langoon Gobengob Cave, the largest cave system in the Philippines. It's so big that it could fit several football fields inside. Stalactites hang from the ceiling like nature's chandeliers, while stalagmites rise from the ground in bizarre shapes. Underground rivers flow through some caves, creating otherworldly landscapes that seem like they belong in a fantasy movie. Leyte. From the depths of Samar's caves, we journey to an island where history and natural beauty intertwine. Welcome to Leyte. Let's start our Leyte adventure at Calangaman Island. Picture this, a long, narrow sandbar stretching out into crystal-clear turquoise waters. It's like nature decided to create the perfect tropical postcard. The beach here is so pristine, you might be tempted to check if it's real. Spoiler alert, it is. You can spend your day here swimming, sunbathing, or just walking along the sandbar, feeling like you're walking on water. But Leyte isn't just about beaches. For those who love to explore underwater worlds, Leyte offers some fantastic scuba diving opportunities. The waters around the island are teeming with colorful marine life. You might see schools of tropical fish, vibrant coral reefs, and if you're lucky, you might even spot a sea turtle or two. Now, let's talk about Leyte's historical significance. Leyte Gulf was the site of one of the largest naval battles in history. The Battle of Leyte Gulf in 1944 was a turning point in the war in the Pacific. Today, you can visit the MacArthur Landing Memorial National Park, which commemorates General Douglas MacArthur's famous return to the Philippines. But let's move away from the coast and head inland to Lake Danao. This guitar-shaped lake is surrounded by lush forests and mountains. It's a peaceful spot where you can go kayaking, fishing, or just enjoy a picnic with a view. The lake is also home to various bird species, making it a great spot for birdwatching. Now, let's head back to the coast to another beach paradise, Digyo Island. Part of the Cuatro Islas, Digyo is a small island with powdery white sand and clear waters perfect for swimming and snorkeling. It's less developed than Calangaman, offering a more secluded and peaceful experience. For nature lovers, a trip to the Agas Agas Bridge is a must. It's the highest bridge in the Philippines, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding mountains and valleys. You can even try zip-lining here if you're feeling brave. Surigao del Sur. As we leave the historic shores of Leyte, let's journey to a place where nature's wonders seem almost magical. Surigao del Sur province on the northeastern coast of Mindanao is home to some of the Philippines' most amazing natural attractions. Let's start with the Enchanted River. This name isn't just for show. When you see it, you'll understand why locals believe it's truly magical. The river's water is an otherworldly shade of blue that seems to glow from within. It's so clear you can see right to the bottom, where the sandy riverbed sparkles. Swimming here feels like floating in liquid sapphire, but there's a catch. The river has some rules. At noon every day, a bell rings and everyone has to get out of the water. This is when fish are fed, and it's quite a sight to see them appear as if from nowhere. Now, let's talk about Tinuian Falls. Picture a curtain of water cascading down in 3 tiers, stretching 95 meters wide. It's so impressive that people call it the Niagara Falls of the Philippines. The best part? You can actually swim in the pool at the base of the falls. If you're feeling adventurous, you can even go behind the waterfall. Just be prepared to get soaked. For a change of scenery, let's head to the Agusan Marsh Wildlife Sanctuary. This vast wetland is home to a diverse array of plant and animal species. You might spot Philippine crocodiles, birds, and even floating villages where people have adapted to life on the water. It's like stepping into a different world. But wait, there's more. Have you heard of Laswitan Falls? Unlike typical waterfalls, Laswitan is actually a series of rock formations where waves crash and shoot upwards, creating a spectacular water display. It's nature's very own water show, and it's quite a sight to behold. If you're craving some beach time after all these adventures, Cagwait White Beach has got you covered. This crescent-shaped beach boasts powdery white sand and crystal-clear waters. It's the perfect spot to relax and soak up some sun. Camiguin. As we leave the stunning beaches of Surigao del Sur behind, let's set our sights on a place where fiery volcanoes and cool waters create a landscape like no other. Camiguin is a small island province in the Philippines, and it's packed with natural wonders. One of the first things you'll notice is how the island seems to rise from the sea. That's because Camiguin is home to 7 volcanoes, more than any other island its size in the world. But don't worry, most of these volcanoes are dormant now, leaving behind a stunning landscape for us to explore. Our Camiguin adventure starts with a trip to White Island. Now, when I say island, I really mean a sandbar. This C-shaped stretch of white sand appears and disappears with the tides, like a magical land that comes and goes. As you stand on this pristine sandbar, you'll be treated to an incredible view of Mount Hibok-Hibok, one of Camiguin's volcanoes. It's a perfect spot for swimming, sunbathing, or just taking in the breathtaking scenery. But Camiguin isn't just about beaches. If you're a fan of waterfalls, you're in for a treat. Katibawasan Falls is a sight to behold. Picture this, a narrow stream of water dropping 70 meters from a cliff face covered in lush greenery. The water is cool and refreshing, perfect for a swim after a hike. And the best part? It's just a short drive from the main town, so you can easily fit it into your day. Now let's dive into something a bit more mysterious. Did you know that Camiguin has a sunken cemetery? In 1871, a volcanic eruption caused part of the town of Bonbon to sink, taking the town's cemetery with it. Today, a large cross stands in the water to mark the spot. You can take a boat ride out to the cross, or even snorkel around it if you're feeling adventurous. It's a unique and somewhat eerie experience that you won't find anywhere else. The island has a rich culture too, and one of the best ways to experience it is during the Lanzones Festival. Held every October, this festival celebrates the harvest of lanzones, a small, grape-like fruit that Camiguin is famous for. The streets come alive with parades, street dancing, and of course, plenty of lanzones to eat. It's a great chance to mingle with locals and experience Filipino hospitality at its finest. Speaking of food, Make sure to try some of Camigan's local delicacies. The island is known for its sweet pastel, a soft bun filled with yema, a sweet custard made from egg yolks and milk. And if you're a coffee lover, don't miss out on Camigan's locally grown coffee. It's rich, flavorful, and the perfect way to start your day of island exploration. Iligan. From the volcanic landscapes of Camiguin, we journey to a city where water takes center stage. If you love the sound of rushing water and the sight of nature's raw power, you're in for a treat. Let's start with the crown jewel of Iligan's waterfalls, Maria Cristina Falls. This isn't just any waterfall. It's a twin waterfall that's so powerful, it provides electricity to much of Mindanao. Picture this. Two streams of water plunging 98 meters down a rocky cliff, creating a misty spectacle that's both beautiful and awe-inspiring. The locals call it the Twin Falls, because a rock at the brink of the falls divides the flow into two. But Maria Cristina is just the beginning of Iligan's watery wonders. Have you heard of Mimbalut Falls? It might not be as famous as its bigger sister, but it's no less beautiful. Mimbalut Falls is a series of cascades that create natural pools perfect for swimming. The water here is cool and refreshing, ideal for escaping the tropical heat. As you swim, you'll be surrounded by lush greenery, making you feel like you've discovered a hidden paradise. Now let's talk about Tinago Falls. The name Tinago means hidden in Filipino, and it's an apt description. To reach this waterfall, you'll need to descend about 500 steps into a ravine. But trust me, the effort is worth it. When you finally see Tinago Falls, you'll understand why it's often called the most beautiful waterfall in the Philippines. The water cascades down in multiple tiers, creating a curtain of white against the green backdrop of the surrounding forest. At the base, there's a deep blue-green pool that's perfect for swimming. You can even go behind the falls and feel the power of the water up close. Zamboanga. Zamboanga, often called the City of Flowers, got the name from the abundance of bougainvillea, known locally as Santa Cruz, that decorates the city streets and buildings. These beautiful flowers paint the city in shades of pink, purple, and orange, creating a stunning backdrop for your adventures. But Zamboanga's colors don't stop at its flowers. Did you know that this city is home to one of the most unique beaches in the world? Picture this: a beach with pink sand stretching as far as the eye can see. Yes, you heard that right. Pink sand. This natural wonder is found on Great Santa Cruz Island, just a short boat ride from the city. The sand gets its rosy hue from crushed red organ pipe coral mixed with white sand. It's a sight that seems almost too good to be true, but I assure you, it's very real and waiting for you to explore. Now, let's talk about culture. Zamboanga is a mix of various influences, especially visible in its local villages. One of the most fascinating is the fisherman village, where you can see traditional houses built on stilts over the water. These homes, known as water villages, offer a glimpse into a way of life that has remained largely unchanged for generations. As you walk along the wooden boardwalks, you'll see fishermen mending their nets and children playing in the shallow waters below. But the wonders of Zamboanga don't end there. Have you heard of Once Islas? This group of 11 islands off the coast of Zamboanga is a hidden paradise waiting to be discovered. Once Islas has clean beaches, clear waters, and green forests, making it great for those who like to explore away from the crowds. No visit to Zamboanga would be complete without seeing the Sadiq Grand Mosque. This stunning piece of architecture stands out with its golden domes and intricate designs. It's not just a place of worship, but also a symbol of the city's rich Islamic heritage. Even if you're not religious, the mosque's beauty and peaceful atmosphere make it worth a visit. Sequijor. From the vibrant streets of Zamboanga, we journey to an island where mystery and beauty intertwine. Welcome to Sequijor, an island that's often called the Island of Fire or the Mystic Island. But don't worry, there's nothing to fear here, only wonders to discover. Siquijor has a reputation that's hard to ignore. Many Filipinos believe this island is a place of magic and healing. Stories of witches, spells, and potions have been passed down for generations. But is there any truth to these tales? Well, that's for you to decide as we explore this enchanting island. Let's start with one of Siquijor's most famous landmarks, the 400-year-old balete tree. This isn't just any tree. It's massive, with roots that seem to reach out and grab you. Local legend says this tree is home to spirits and magical creatures. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, standing in front of this ancient giant is sure to make you feel something special. But Siquijor isn't all about mysticism. The island is also blessed with natural beauty that will take your breath away. Picture pristine beaches with sand so white it almost hurts your eyes to look at it. The water here is crystal clear, perfect for swimming or snorkeling to see the colorful marine life below. One of the most beautiful spots on the island is Cambugahay Falls. Imagine a series of turquoise pools, each one cascading into the next. The water here is so blue it looks like it's been photoshopped, but I assure you, it's 100% real. You can swim in these pools, or if you're feeling brave, swing from a rope and drop into the refreshing water below. Bohol. Welcome to Bohol, a place that's so much more than its famous chocolate hills. Let's start with those iconic hills. Picture this. Over 1,000 perfectly cone-shaped hills spread out as far as the eye can see. During the dry season, these hills turn a rich brown color, resembling giant chocolate drops scattered across the landscape. It's a sight that seems almost too perfect to be real. But how did these hills form? Geologists believe they're the result of weathered limestone left behind by coral reefs that existed here millions of years ago. Now let's take a cruise down the Lobak River. Imagine gliding along emerald green waters, surrounded by lush tropical forests. As you float along, you might hear the melodies of local musicians performing on floating restaurants. It's a feast for all your senses. Speaking of feasts, have you heard of the Bohol Bee Farm? This organic farm and restaurant offers a unique dining experience with a stunning view of the sea. You can try dishes made with flowers and herbs grown right on the farm. How about some squash muffins or herb-infused ice cream? For beach lovers, Alona Beach is a must-visit. With its white sand and crystal-clear waters, it's the perfect spot for swimming, snorkeling, or just soaking up the sun. You might even spot some dolphins if you're lucky. But wait, there's more. Have you ever driven through a forest where the trees form a perfect canopy over the road? That's exactly what you'll experience at the Bilar Man-Made Forest. This 2-kilometer stretch of densely planted mahogany trees creates a tunnel-like effect that's both beautiful and slightly eerie. Cebu. From the charming hills of Bohol, we journey to a place where history and modernity dance together in perfect harmony. Welcome to Cebu, often called the Queen City of the South. But what makes this city worthy of such a regal title? Cebu City, the heart of the province, is a vibrant mix of old and new. As you walk through its streets, you'll see modern skyscrapers standing next to centuries-old churches. It's like taking a journey through time with every step. Did you know that Cebu is home to the oldest street in the Philippines? Colon Street, named after Christopher Columbus, has been a bustling center of commerce since the 16th century. Today, it's a great place to experience the local culture and maybe pick up some souvenirs. But Cebu isn't just about city life. If you're a nature lover, you're in for a treat. Let's talk about Kawasan Falls. Picture this: a series of 3 waterfalls, each with its own crystal-clear turquoise pool. The water here is so blue, you might think someone poured food coloring into it. But I assure you, it's all natural. You can swim in these refreshing pools, or, if you're feeling adventurous, try canyoneering. This involves jumping off cliffs, sliding down natural water slides, and swimming through canyons. It's not for the faint-hearted, but it's an experience you'll never forget. Now, let's head to the southern part of Cebu, to a place called Oslob. This small town has become famous for something big, really big. I'm talking about whale sharks, the gentle giants of the sea. In Oslob, you can swim alongside these magnificent creatures. Imagine being in the water with a fish that's as big as a bus. It's an experience that will leave you in awe of nature's wonders. But before you pack your swimsuit, there's something you should know. The whale shark watching in Oslob has been a topic of debate among conservationists. While it's an amazing experience for tourists, some worry about how it affects the natural behavior of these endangered animals. If you decide to go, make sure to follow all the guidelines to minimize your impact on these beautiful creatures. Palawan. From the lively streets of Cebu, we journey to a place that feels like the edge of the world. Welcome to Palawan, often called the Philippines' last frontier. This long, narrow island is home to some of the most beautiful landscapes you'll ever see. Our Palawan adventure begins in Puerto Princesa, the island's capital city. This isn't your typical busy city. It's known as the City in a Forest. One of the must-see spots here is the Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park. This underground river is one of the longest in the world, stretching for over 8 kilometers. As you boat through the dark caverns, you'll see amazing rock formations and maybe even some bats hanging from the ceiling. But Palawan's wonders don't stop there. Let's head north to El Nido, a place that looks like it's straight out of a postcard. Picture this: crystal clear turquoise waters dotted with limestone islands covered in lush greenery. It's a view that will take your breath away. Did you know that El Nido is home to some of the oldest human settlements in the Philippines? Archaeologists have found evidence of human life here dating back 22,000 years. As you explore the islands, you're walking in the footsteps of ancient people who called this paradise home. Now, let's go even further north to Coron. If you love diving, this is the place for you. Coron is famous for its World War II shipwrecks. These sunken ships have become artificial reefs, home to a diverse array of marine life. Even if you're not a diver, you can still enjoy Coron's beauty. Take a trip to Kayangan Lake, often called the cleanest lake in Asia. The water here is so clear, you can see right to the bottom. But wait, there's more. Have you ever heard of Barracuda Lake? It's one of the most unique diving spots in the world. The lake is a mix of fresh and salt water, creating layers of water with different temperatures. As you swim down, you can feel the temperature change dramatically. It's like swimming through warm and cold layers of a cake. Vegan. Next, let's journey back in time to a place where history comes alive on every street corner. Vigan is a city that seems frozen in time, offering a glimpse into the Philippines' Spanish colonial era. As you walk through its streets, you might feel like you've been transported back to the 16th century. The city's well-preserved Spanish colonial architecture is so impressive that UNESCO has recognized it as a World Heritage Site. The heart of Vigan's charm lies in Calle Crisologo. This cobblestone street is lined with ancestral houses that have stood the test of time. As you stroll down this street, you might see horse-drawn carriages, known locally as calesas, clip-clopping along. But Vigan isn't just about old buildings. The city is alive with culture and traditions that have been passed down through generations. One place where you can experience this is the Bante Bell Tower. This old watchtower, built in 1591, offers panoramic views of the surrounding area. As you climb to the top, Imagine the centuries of history that have unfolded beneath this tower. Now, let's talk about Plaza Salcedo. This public square is the oldest in the region, dating back to the 16th century. It's named after Juan de Salcedo, the Spanish conquistador who founded the city. Today, it's a popular gathering place for locals and tourists alike. If you visit in the evening, you might catch the dancing fountain show, where water, light, and music come together in a mesmerizing display. One unique aspect of vegan is its commitment to preserving its history. The city has strict building codes to ensure that new structures blend in with the old. This dedication to preservation is what allows visitors to truly feel like they've stepped back in time. Mayon Volcano. From the charming cobblestone streets of Vigan, we journey to a place where nature's power and beauty combine in a perfect cone of fire. Welcome to Mayon Volcano, one of the Philippines' most iconic landmarks. Standing at 2,463 meters tall, this active volcano is known for its almost perfect cone shape. It's so impressive that people often call it the perfect cone. But don't let its beauty fool you. Mayon is one of the most active volcanoes in the Philippines. As you approach Mayon, you'll notice how it dominates the landscape. It's visible from almost everywhere in the Albay province, and it's a sight that never gets old. The volcano is often shrouded in clouds, adding to its mystical appearance. But when the sky clears, you'll see why it's considered one of the most beautiful volcanoes in the world. Now, let's talk about the Cagsawa ruins. These are the remains of a 16th century Franciscan church, destroyed by Mayon's most destructive eruption in 1814. Today, only the bell tower stands, creating a haunting silhouette against the backdrop of the volcano. It's a powerful reminder of nature's might and a popular spot for photographers. The area around it offers some surprising sights. Have you heard of the Quitinde Green Hills? These cone-shaped hills are often called the pili nuts of Albay because of their shape. They offer a stark contrast to Mayon's fiery nature and are a testament to the diverse landscapes you can find in the Philippines. You might be wondering if it's safe to visit an active volcano. While Mayon does have its moments of activity, there are designated safe zones for visitors. You can take guided tours to learn about the volcano's history and geology. Some adventurous souls even trek part of the way up Mayon's slopes for a closer look. Siargao. From the fiery slopes of Mayon volcano, we ride the waves to a tropical paradise that's captured the hearts of surfers worldwide. Welcome to Siargao, an island that's become synonymous with surfing in the Philippines. But don't worry if you're not a surfer. This teardrop-shaped island has plenty to offer everyone. Let's start with the crown jewel of Siargao's surfing scene, Cloud 9. This world-famous surf break got its name from a chocolate bar, believe it or not. But once you see the perfect barrel waves here, you'll understand why it's considered a slice of heaven for surfers. Even if you're not ready to catch a wave yourself, watching the surfers take on these massive swells is a spectacle in itself. But Siargao isn't just about surfing. Have you ever seen a natural infinity pool? That's exactly what you'll find at the Magpupungko rock pools. These natural tidal pools are formed by rock formations that trap seawater when the tide goes out. The result? Crystal clear pools perfect for swimming, with the open ocean just beyond. It's like nature decided to create its own version of a luxury resort pool. Now, let's take a boat ride to Sugba Lagoon. Picture this. You're gliding across emerald green waters, surrounded by limestone cliffs covered in lush vegetation. The lagoon is so clear you can see right to the bottom. You can swim, kayak, or even try stand-up paddleboarding here. And if you're feeling brave, there's a diving platform where you can leap into the refreshing waters below. But wait, there's more. Have you heard of the Maasin River? This winding river is famous for its bent coconut tree that seems to defy gravity. It leans out over the water, creating a natural swing. You can climb up the tree and swing out over the river. It's an experience that's equal parts thrilling and beautiful. As our journey through the Philippines comes to an end, we hope you've been captivated by the stunning landscapes, rich history, and vibrant culture of this incredible country. Whether it's the serene beaches of Palawan, the majestic Mayon volcano, or the enchanting streets of Vigan, there's something here for everyone.